So most of y'all are aware of this Matlang Commission that's been ongoing, right? And then y'all may have come across a story, this recent story about Cyril Ramaphosa, a president, withholding the interim report, which seems to me like he's basically hiding the truth or trying to protect his friends. But what I'm concerned about is what it really means. Here we go. Ramaphosa withholds interim findings. So the presidency defends secrecy, not administration. Presidency defends secrecy on interim report, citing national security and process integrity. So the final report of the Matlanga Commission of Inquiry into alleged links between law enforcement agencies and criminal elements will be made public by President Cyril Ramaphosa. His spokesperson Vincent Makwenya, is it Makwenya? Said on Monday, basically. Sorry if I butchered that. However, the interim report, the most important one here, the interim report of the commission due to be submitted to the president later this week would not be released to the public, he added. This non-disclosure of the interim report has drawn criticism about a lack of transparency, but Umakwenya said that the entire proceedings of the commission had been open to the public and the media, which had ensured transparency. The commission will guide the president on how to manage issues of national security sensitivity, which would be the most consequential aspect of the final report. Magunya explained that some witnesses will be called back to give further evidence on the commission, and it would not be helpful to release half-baked, incomplete evidence in the interim report. Sounds logical when you read it like that. We need to allow the process to be completed, he said. How do you know they're not going to alter it? But anyways, a review was underway on how to protect witnesses of the assassination of Witness D, and Justice Minister Mamoloko Kubai was also engaging with the media leadership to ensure they could be protected. He stressed that there was no legal obligation on Ramaphosa to release the interim report, and any legal action to compel him to do so would be frivolous and a waste of time. So nobody can tell the president what to do, right? Ramaphosa would have to be advised by the commission on any possible extensions of commissions and the cost implications of this. Expected that the commission to refer criminal matters for criminal prosecution. Bro, does it sound like these people do whatever they can to like protect at face value? When you look at it at face value, unknowledgeable, what, and a kid sitting in a shelter reading this and looking at it at face value, it seems to me like, why or what was the point of the whole commission? They promise us one thing and then we get the next. We get another thing. But what does this mean for you? Because this is just insane. This is just insane. The lack of transparency and accountability in this country is insane. But here we go. Don't feel bitter just yet. There's a lot we gotta unpack here, right? So you all saw the headlines, maybe not, or you halfway into this video. So, corruption, political interference, in big cases, even criminals influences our law enforcement agencies. That's what the Matlanga Commission is all about, right? It's about making sure that the people meant to protect us are actually doing their job honestly and without outside influence, which has been proven otherwise, you know what I'm saying? So, what's happening right now with this interim report business, right? So, the commission has been hard at work, right? Hearing from lots of witnesses, some of whom have shared pretty shocking information. You know what I'm talking about? I think I heard something about the CIA involved into this, bro. Yo, uningi, right? They've now compiled what's called an interim report. This is like a progress report updating the president on what they've found so far. The news is that the President Ramaphosa will receive this interim report later this week, but he's decided it won't be made public. Why? Because it's not the full picture yet. There are still more witnesses to hear from, more evidence to cover. Releasing a half-baked report could potentially damage ongoing investigations or even unfairly implicate people. The final report, which is expected sometime in 2026, is the one that will be released to everybody. Okay, but why does this actually affect you, the average South African? This isn't just about politicians or legal battles in some faraway building. This affects the very foundation of our society and your everyday life in several critical ways. Think about your safety. If the police are infiltrated by criminals, or if the political interference stops them from doing their jobs properly, it means crime goes unpunished. That makes all of us less safe. Think about the serious crimes, gang activity, even corruption that allows dangerous individuals to walk free, bro. Think about your rights. A fair criminal justice system is crucial for protecting your rights. If cases are influenced by political agendas or bribery, it means justice isn't served equally. Your ability to get a fair hearing or to have a crime against you properly investigated is undermined. Your money, Your money, indirectly, your money. Corruption and inefficiency in any government system ultimately costs taxpayers. When resources are misused or criminal activities thrive due to compromised justice system, it siphons money and resources that could be used for schools, hospitals, or infrastructure. It erodes trust in public institutions, which is bad for the economy and the country's reputation. Think about this recent UIF story. In short, this commission is trying to root out the rot that could weaken our ability to fight crime and ensure fairness for everyone. The decision to withhold the interim report is about making sure that when the full story is finally told, it's accurate, complete, and leads to meaningful change. This is all I can assume. This commission, as much as I think it's more of a show than an actual inquiry, I think it's videos like these that are very crucial, in the sense that they explain what is actually going on a little bit. It may not be everything, a little bit. Seriously, I'm like, yo, subscribe, stay tuned for more. So if you found this helpful, guys, like I said, hit that like button, subscribe for more breakdowns, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below, because this is just crazy. This is crazy, bro. This is so crazy, bro. Like, in fact, let me switch the video. It's crazy in the sense that one may look at it as okay, we've been following the Matlanga Commission for so long, and you know what I'm saying, but now we prepare to hear, okay, because I mean, let's be honest, the Matlanga Commission has been all over the place, right? It's very tough to follow that thing, especially when you've got so much on your mind, you know, when you got your job, when you got everything, got kids, you know, you can't follow these people for down to the T, you know what I'm talking about? So a lot of you may be like, yo, okay, we've been following the Matlanga Commission. Okay, now we need a proper breakdown as to what is happening, who's implicated, what. And now for them to do this, you know what I'm saying, to say that they're gonna withhold that report, you have the right to question the transparency, the lack of transparency thereof. You know what I'm saying? So that's literally what's happening. More delays, lack of accountability. But what do you think? Again, I want to hear your thoughts. Comment down below what you think, because this is insane.